choices are gone. We have but one recourse left. Do you understand what is asked of you?
You cannot ask that which I offer freely, Farseer. My life is yours.
It belongs to all Eldar now, brave one. You will become the war cry made manifest. The host is assembled, and we fully commit ourselves to the battle. You are the best of us. May Terminator Khaine find you worthy of becoming his avatar. Then the humans shall have the death they seek.
This delay! You cost us the key, Sindri. The false Emperor's lackeys and Eldar will battle for the city. They are not but hapless fools before your might, Lord Bale. Surely, a modicum of patience is in order here. Let us progress to your benefit and my devices. You'll see. Have faith. Have I led you astray thus far? No. But if you fail me in this... Yes, then my suffering will be great. Just be ready to move when I instruct.
Just a bit longer, and then the key will be mine.
You are approaching the objective. On your guard, brothers. The key is located in this monument, which is currently held by the Eldar. An ambush! Foul Xenos! We must find our way through the city to the monument and take it from these treacherous aliens.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to level 7 of Warhammer 40k of War, and we are progressing further and further in dealing with the Eldar, and things are now going to get even more extreme as we have now been introduced to the Eldar Relic champion called the Avatar of Khaine. And the Avatar of Khaine is incredibly powerful. I tend to be more worrisome of the Avatar of Khaine than what I am of the Squiggoth. However, nonetheless, as many times before, we will be dealing with the threat that is in front of us. Now, the Avatar does assault us pretty early on and pretty quickly, so the sooner we can get some units and defenses and stuff like that up and running, the better. It's gonna take a while before we outrightly kill the Avatar from what I remember, but it will be done eventually.
This day shall be a
Alright, let's get more servitors like before, get our power up and running,
Praise the Emperor.
and just take it one step at a time.
Yes, Lord.
Walk softly.
Marine squad
Carry a big gun. This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
What is your will? Yes, most beneficent one.
So yeah, as you're seeing now, there is this obsession with this key that is located over there. It will be confirmed exactly what it is and what it is supposed to unlock.
Yes, most
And the plot gets more and more interesting as we progress.
The heretic.
We will crush the
My
enemy
faith is
together.
my shield.
Don't have
My faith
rocketeers
is my shield.
yet, but we should still be able to deal with this.
What would you
Attacking as ordered.
walk softly and carry a big gun?
Yes, most beneficent one.
My faith is my shield. What would you have me do?
So the yellow one over here is the relic that I was speaking about earlier. We have to claim these relics in order to get a bit more requisition, number one, and number two, to keep them from, well, usually constantly resummon their relic champion.
Yes, Lord.
So we are now going to move towards this, and then we're going to come back up and go towards
Walk
the one on the
softly
far western side of the
Carry a
map.
big gun.
Yes, most beneficent one. Yes, Lord. Here to serve. I
think, yeah, keep 2 behind. We still need to get a couple more of
Walk
these.
and carry a big gun.
What do you call it?
This day shall be a
Power
glorious
generators.
one for the Imperium. Beware the alien, the mutant.
The enemy is attacking.
Oh.
No fear.
Yes, Lord.
Knowledge is power. Hide it well. An open mind is like
Yeah, we'll take care of these quickly.
unguarded.
More worried about the Dark
While the
Reapers than
enemies of
anything
the
else.
Emperor still draw breath, there can
Yes,
be no
Lord.
peace.
I think that's the last one. Yeah, that's the
While
last
the
one.
enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
Oh man, I forgot about this position over here. Missed out on a lot of resources, that's for sure, but it's okay, we'll catch up quickly.
The Emperor
I
protects.
await your instructions.
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic. An Imperial Relic.
Yes,
We cannot
most
allow these
beneficent
precious
one.
relics to fall into
Yes,
enemy
Lord.
hands. There are 3 relics rumored to be located in the area. Capture them, if at all
With
possible.
all due haste.
They can be
Walk
captured by
softly
infantry in the
carry a
same
big
way
gun.
strategic points are captured.
Alright, so it should be noted that with these relics, they take a whole lot longer
He
to
who
capture
stands with me shall
than
be
normal
my brother.
strategic points. So,
Yes, most beneficent
it's
one.
quite vital
I
holding
await
on to
your
those.
instructions.
You quickly lose them,
my lord.
but
My
it
knowledge is
takes a lot of time in order to capture
On
them.
alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
I await your instructions. Here to serve.
Yes, my lord.
I didn't even pay attention to being supply blocked.
What is that thing?
A demon conjured by
I
the treacherous
await your
Eldar.
instructions.
It is called
Yes,
an
most
Avatar.
beneficent
We cannot
one.
allow this abomination
shall
to walk
stop
on
this, my
Imperial
shield.
soil.
Yes,
Destroy
Lord.
it. But be wary,
glory
brothers.
of the
Most
It will be
beneficent
an
one.
enemy to be reckoned with.
None shall
Yes,
stop us.
Lord.
Yeah, so
To serve.
it should be noted that its health is not nearly as much as the Squeagoth, but its melee damage is insanely high. So fighting the Avatar is not a joke, to say the least. But once we have bigger numbers, then yeah, it becomes a whole lot easier.
Beware the alien.
Ish. Yeah, I don't actually want to lose that listening post just yet. If you have a combination with heavy bolter turrets and a large army, then yeah, you dispose of the Avatar pretty quickly.
Praise the Emperor.
Of course, do not come into hand-to-hand combat with the Avatar.
We will crush the enemies of the Imperium.
Here to serve.
Of course, if we can keep him distracted by something like a servitor, that's pretty awesome.
The immortal
Yes, most beneficent one. Initializing build protocol.
Praise the Emperor. Follow me into battle.
Yes, Lord.
There is no such thing as innocence. Only degrees of
We will crush the enemies of the Imperium.
Build
So what is going to happen is he is always going to run away instead of staying to fight.
The Avatar is retreating for the Imperium.
At some stage, actually, this would be even great if we could kill him now. That would be awesome. Because usually he runs away, but this time he's running into our army,
On alert,
which gives us the opportunity to kill him now and get him out of the way.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be
He
nearby.
does regenerate pretty quickly though. Usually the Avatar would spawn on the western side instead of the eastern side, but I'm not complaining. If he's gone,
I
then
await your instructions.
yeah, this level just became a lot easier.
Yes, most
Beware.
beneficent one.
The Avatar is destroyed. The heretic. The Eldar will not fight so fiercely now that their symbol of war is vanquished. He who stands with me shall be my brother, brothers.
Yeah, well done. I mean, this was purely a luck situation, to be honest.
Softly.
It's
Gun.
Avatar usually doesn't
Praise
spawn
the
on the
Emperor.
side, so yeah, this level became a lot easier all of a sudden.
And carry a big gun.
I await your instructions.
This thing is up and running. Requisition is coming up nicely.
And carry
So
a
let's
big
start moving into the
Await your instructions.
western direction. See what damage we can do. I was sleeping too much while fighting the Avatar, so I completely forgot about upgrading to the monastery. But we'll still be fine.
Today the enemy shall know fear. Beware the alien.
There is no such thing as innocence,
Here to
only
serve.
degrees of guilt.
Walk softly and carry a big gun. Praise the Emperor.
I await your instructions.
Perfect.
What would you have me do?
Yes, most beneficent one. Yes, Lord.
Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Walk softly.
I await
carry a
your
big
instructions.
Okay, get our requisition up and running. Upgrade one of them to a fortified position.
Stand ready.
The heretic.
And get rid of these Vipers when we can.
Yes, most beneficent one.
We can also now start moving. We can also now start moving towards getting our Rocketeers and our mech.
The Emperor protects. On alert, brothers.
Yes,
the
most
enemy must be
beneficent
nearby.
Come on, come on, come on.
I will
He
do
who
as
stands
you
with
ask.
me shall be my brother. Praise the Emperor. On alert, brothers.
Ah, there we go,
The enemy must be
minefields.
nearby.
I stand ready.
Walk
Very good at
softly.
scattering your units. Like that. And once your units get stuck on the minefield, yeah, that's not nice at all.
My faith is my shield.
My knowledge is at your disposal.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperial.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no
Nice amount of power for us.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Walk softly and carry a big gun. My faith is my shield.
An open mind is like a
Ooh,
fortress
wow,
with its
Librarian is
gates
almost dead.
unbarred and
Yes,
unguarded.
most beneficent one.
Today the enemy shall know fear. While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace. On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby. On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby. Praise the Emperor.
Yes,
Our requisition is looking magnificent.
The mutant.
yes, Lord.
Commencing attack.
Okay, let's get a machine cult and a sacred
This
artifact.
day shall be a glorious one for the Imperial.
Capture this relic over here.
I will do as you
The
ask.
Emperor protects.
And see about getting this to a heavily fortified position as well. We have currently 2 more needs to be done.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
Next one is on its way.
This day shall be a glorious one.
Yeah, not as much commentary at the moment. I've covered a lot of material in the previous videos. But also, this level in the beginning is not the most exciting because we have to just first get our basics up and running and just cover this part of the map before we really start advancing.
My faith is my shield.
Okay, perfect.
The
After
Emperor
this one is
protects.
secured, then we're gonna start crossing the bridge.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Requisition is coming up quickly and nicely. And still, once again, I want to focus on getting the Dreadnoughts. Hellfire Dreadnoughts, I mean. love using those units.
My faith is my shield.
Attacking as ordered.
Walk softly.
And now
carry
let's
a big
start crossing
None
this
shall
bridge.
stop us. We will
I
crush the
await
enemies
your
of the United States.
instructions.
What would you have me do?
Oh,
Venerate the
taking it,
immortal
you say.
Emperor. This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperial.
prevail.
This day shall be a
Yes,
glorious
most
one.
My
for the
mind is
Imperial.
focused and ready for action.
Here to serve. Yes, most beneficent
Next
one.
is
Retreat 721.
Sacred Artifact,
We shall be my brother.
Dammeral Breakers.
I am ready.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
Unfortunately, Rangers for them, Ranger squads aren't the strongest units in the game. More of a assault support unit.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
And because they count as infantry, they die very quickly to heavy bolters.
Walk
To the
softly
rally point.
and carry
Yes,
a big
Lord.
gun. To me, the Emperor protects. My faith is my shield.
Taking hit.
My faith is my shield.
Where are my
Praise
dreadnoughts?
the Emperor.
Better die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
Not forget about our upgrades, which I kind of forgot about.
I await your instructions.
More
Beware
dreadnoughts.
the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
I am the instrument of his will.
The Emperor protects.
Faith is eternal.
It's like
I am
they're
ready
not
to
doing
serve
anything. It
again. Even
just
in death,
just feel
I
like nothing
still
is
serve.
happening.
He who stands
Killing the
on the
Avatar
shall be my brother.
thing had much more of an effect on this level than what I thought. Because with the Avatar out of the way, there's no more pressure coming up, and it's now just
Praise
doing
the
what we
Emperor.
can to slowly but surely progress.
Faith is eternal.
Anyways,
My faith is my shield.
I did kind of mention this in the beginning of this playthrough, that the game, even on insane difficulty, is not that
He
insane.
who stands
It
with
is
me
better
shall be
to
my
die for the
brother.
Emperor than live for yourself.
Not even gonna bother with getting that, it's not needed. We can rather go about upgrading the plasma battery than anything else.
I am ready to serve again.
One more dreadnought for shits and giggles.
Walk softly and carry a big gun. The Emperor protects.
Okay. Requisition is coming up nicely. And after this relic has been captured, then we're just going to
This
steamroll.
day shall be a glorious one for the Imperial.
I have awoken.
Just for the sake of
This
covering,
day
let's make more
shall be a
units.
glorious one for the Imperial.
Oh, what do you know? A squad.
Assault Terminators are now available for deep strike from the chapel barracks. Terminators are now available for deep striking. They can be found at the chapel barracks. The orbital relay is ready for construction. With the mobility it will grant us, we cannot fail. We have captured all 3 relics in this area. Relics justify the requisition of the Emperor's finest troops. We may now requisition Terminators. The enemy must be nearby. Relay structure. Use these units well. They are almost unstoppable on the field of battle.
Under fire.
I completely forgot about the Terminators in this level. Completely. The Terminators are basically elite Space Marines. You get the normal Terminator Squads and you get the Assault Terminator Squads. Assault Terminator is like the enhanced version of the Assault Marine, except it doesn't have a jetpack. And of course, normal Terminators are enhanced versions of normal Space Marines. You definitely want to invest in having those in your squad. Definitely. That's exactly what we're gonna do. We also have the Twin Link Cannon, 2 of those with Twin Link Cannon, and the other 2 on normal fire. Reason why: Twin Link Cannons are very effective against tanks, and vehicles. All the normal shots that we have are effective against the infantry. So now we have a nice balance.
This bridge and closed the gate. In order to get through, we must capture and hold the strategic point on the bridge for 2 minutes. This will give us enough time to rework the gatehouse circuitry and open the gates.
So yeah, now we can teleport units into battle. So assault terminators are really nice, and they're quite tanky as well, but like I've mentioned, I like using the ranged units in this game. We also got access to the Predator tank. The Predator tank is by far my most favorite tank in the entire game. They have a very good mix of
Captured the strategic point controlling the bridge. Now we must hold it against the enemy.
They have a very good mix of fighting against infantry and mech. Much like the Dreadnought has the ability to do so, except the Predator in this game has got 3 upgrades instead of just 1 or 2. So you have a lot of variety with a Predator tank, that is for sure. And an army of Predator tanks are devastating to say the least. You quickly wipe out a base or any mech army with just Predators. They're very durable as well. Fast-moving units. Let's see. Almost have our Terminators. Here we go. See, much faster moving. And it's got 3 options. What I like to do is have a mix of one Predator with a twin-link cannon and others with the last cannon, so that there's a nice balance going on. So for this one,
need to hold the bridge point for 1 more minute. Stay vigilant, brothers.
yeah, we'll build turrets. We're gonna keep on advancing for the team for the meantime.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace. He who stands
there we go. As you can see, Terminator Squads are much stronger. Yes, they don't have the access to weapons like normal Space Marines, but they do have heavy flamers, and they do have assault cannons. So yeah, you mostly use Terminators to deal with infantry anyways. The heavy flamers you will use for melee-based fighters like the Orcs.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath.
And yeah, they're very tough.
Walk softly.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace. We have captured the bridge. The enemy must be nearby. Will now be lowered. Today the enemy shall live fear. He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Almost done with this level.
The Emperor still draw breath.
Even in death I still serve.
My faith is my shield.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for
Beware
yourself.
the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
Even in death I still serve.
Oh, we lost those units.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
I am the instrument of his will.
My faith is my shield. What would you have me do? My faith is my shield. My faith is my shield.
Under fire.
What would you have me
We stand ready.
do? This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperial.
Moment like this where the assault Terminators are very handy.
My faith is my shield.
So you can see they have no range attack, but they do have melee attack.
The Emperor. My faith is my shield.
Yeah, don't be fooled that a normal Terminator is necessarily stronger than an assault Terminator. Assault Terminators are able to do infantry, heavy infantry, and vehicles. Normal Terminators cannot.
Walk softly
Faith
and
is
carry a
eternal.
big gun.
Yes,
The
my
numbers over here are not always the most important to focus on. You should rather focus more on what the unit counters are.
This day shall be a glorious one.
Faith is eternal.
Beware the alien.
Command me.
Beware the alien.
I am ready to serve. Again,
My faith is my shield.
I am the instrument of his will.
Praise the Emperor. The Emperor protects. Beware the alien. This would be an excellent location for a secondary base.
I am ready to serve.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Guys. Yeah. Fight them, please.
I am the instrument of his will.
He who stands with me.
Like, we're not even going to bother with actually capturing anything. We're just going to go about steamrolling now as much as we can. Whatever they have to offer now is not going to be strong enough to stop us.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
Of course, it doesn't mean that we should get cocky, but with combined weaponry, no, there's nothing that they can really do to stop us.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself. I am ready to serve again.
The Emperor protects. He who stands with me shall be my brother.
I have waited long for this day. I shall
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
I am the instrument of his will.
Yeah, there you can see for yourself how much damage a Predator can do. In comparison to the Dreadnought, much stronger.
I shall end you. Command me. It is better to die for the Emperor.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live
Today
for
the
yourself.
enemy shall know fear. This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
At last, back to war.
He who stands with me shall be my brother. He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Again.
He who stands with
Even
me
in
shall
death
be
I
my
still
brother.
serve.
He who stands
Okay,
with me
let's
shall
have our
be my
forces
brother.
gathered together and then make one final assault.
Knowledge is power.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Taking heavy fire.
He who stands
It
with
is
me
better
shall be
to
my
die for the
brother.
Emperor than live for yourself. Even
Attacking
in death
as
I
ordered.
This
still
day
serve.
shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Even in death I
He
still
who
serve.
stands with me shall be my brother.
Your will.
Yeah, you can see assault terminators make short work. Or something like a Wraith Lord.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
Initiating attack protocol switching.
Walk softly. Carry a big gun.
There's no such thing as innocence.
I am the instrument of his will.
Today the enemy shall know fear. Praise the Emperor.
I am the instrument
Today
of his
the
will.
enemy shall know fear.
At last, back to war.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
Command me.
Fear not the sight.
Be moving.
Today the enemy
I
shall
am
know
the
fear.
instrument of his
On
will.
alert,
There we go.
brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
It lies within reach now. You sense its power, do you not? Still, think you have the strength to use it against me. All that stands in your way is the Farseer.
Kill me, obliterate my body, and cast my name to the wind. But you must heed me. Bury that which lies beneath my feet. It will undo us all. I may be your enemy in this, but we both have a greater foe.
Do not listen, Gabriel. We must destroy this alien.
She knows much. Much we need to learn.
What could she offer but lies? Do not trust her, Gabriel.
The key! No! Damn you!
Who was that alien? What did he steal?
A key. The last step along a bloody path.
A key to what?
The undoing of us all.
Stop speaking in riddles.
He stole a key. A key to the shadows of this world, to the evil horror that lies within.
Tell me what this key does.
You do not know. Your Inquisitor keeps you on a short leash. He knows. Ask him.
How dare you speak ill of the Emperor's loyal subject?
He has known since he arrived. Or should I say, he never left. Do you not think it convenient he appeared from nowhere and landed on the cusp of a warp storm? Or that I know him already? Human, you are caught in events beyond your reckoning. But we can help one another and stop the forces of chaos from succeeding.
You fought well, alien. And while we share common goals, I cannot risk your betrayal in this matter. You have squandered enough of my attentions.
No. For better or worse, we are locked in our course now, him and I. Your enemies have taken position in the Danan City sector. They will not remain there long. We are too weak to fight them. You have seen to that.
Alright, so there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is the end of Mission 7. We have obliterated the Eldar forces, and we are not going to be seeing them for a while longer. The next opponent that we get to face is the mighty forces of chaos. So now things are slowly but surely going to start unfolding as we discover what the intent is of this bloody key and this bloody path that it is supposed to unlock. So definitely stay tuned for the next few missions. We are nearing the end of this campaign already. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Refer it to your friends who would like to learn more about Dawn of War. And I will see you in the next mission where we get to face the forces of chaos.